Good morning, guys. Welcome to this day in the life vlog. So this is a Tuesday, which is kind of like a huge day for me. I have work and uni and training, and it's just a big day. So the first thing that happens on Tuesday is my alarm goes off at a horrible hour, way too early. I hate that for me. And I go on my watch and make sure that it doesn't think I'm still sleeping, so I can see how many hours I got. And it's always shocking on a Tuesday night because it's just shocking when you have to get up at 4 a.m. Let's be real. So I get ready for work. I put on my tights and some socks. I put on these cute little monkey socks because why not? And then I head to the bathroom to clean my teeth and wash my face. I don't always clean my teeth first thing because I usually eat before I brush my teeth. Yeah, I can't. I'm not one of those people who can eat after brushing their teeth because mint flavor. It just doesn't work. And I usually will have a snack before, like on the way to work, because it's so early. But sometimes I just like want to brush my teeth, so I did that on this day. I put on some sunblock because my skin routine is literally cleanser, moisturizer and sunblock. That's it. And I always go with sunblock, even though like literally the sun doesn't rise for a couple of hours. But anyway, so I grab all my things for work, get my little jean denim bag and head out the door. I pack my like oats and brekkie and stuff the night before. I head to work and turn the lights on and then get the gym all ready. It's already set up for classes from the night before. I just have to unlock everything and turn all the lights on and put the music on and get ready. And the first class starts at 5 a.m. so I make sure everything's ready to go at like 4:45ish. So when the members come in, they are all welcomed and ready for the vibe of the gym. So from 5 a.m. to about 10:30, I have back-to-back classes and clients. There's sometimes a really nice sunrise, which didn't really happen on this day, sadly. And the iPad gives us cute little quotes, which I love. So on this day, I actually did have a little gap to have my overnight protein oats that I packed. I just made them with a MACROMIKE protein and add some peanut butter, and then I ate that and did a little bit of uni work because I had a short little gap. I think this day I had a cancellation from a client. Usually I don't get a break at all from, as I said, 5 to 10:30, so I'll just like bring snacks like a protein shake to drink while I coach. Then at 10:30 I'll write up the workout for the Stellar boys who I coach in the Arvo before the Arvo classes, and I look up the sauna and the gym, and that is the morning shift done. And I will head to the library to do some printing and uni work before heading home to do some more uni work. So in the library I print off some stuff that I need for the week of uni, and then I sometimes stay in the library and do a little bit more work, or sometimes I just go home to do my work. I have a snack in the car. This is the MACROMIKE limited edition Halloween bar, which was absolutely delicious. If they still have them in stock, highly recommend. So I ate that and sculled some water, and then I get home and do as much study as I can squeeze in before my gym session in the Arvo. Usually I get done the lecture that I missed that morning. I always make sure whatever day the lecture comes out, I get it done that day. So the ones that come out when I'm at work, I have to do after work. And then I do some study as well in that gap for like exams or quizzes or whatever I have going on. Then I have a little lunch break. I also packed myself some aminos and creatine and a protein shake for later in the day, which I have at work / at my gym session for the aminos. And I made myself a Chef Good wrap, aka I literally just put it in the sandwich press. So this is the roast pumpkin and beetroot wrap, and I toasted up some kale with it too because kale in the toasty maker goes really crispy and it's so good. Yeah, yum, we love that little bit of ASMR, lol. So I have my lunch break. Tasty, yum. I pretty much have like a 10-minute lunch break where I'll like watch a YouTube video or just actually have a break from work. And I literally will eat my lunch in like 10 minutes, and then I'll go back to a bit of study, and then I pop on some more sunblock before I go back out for my gym session, trying to stay on top of the SPF so that I keep my skin nice and age well, and also sun safety. Okay, so then it is time for my gym session. So I do 2 strength sessions a week to supplement my running training on the track because I compete in 400s and 400-meter hurdles, which most of you know. But just in case you don't, my gym stuff is just based on that. I'm trying to get strong and athletic. So I have bench press supersetted with some Nordic curls. I do 5 sets of 5 on the bench press and try and keep it somewhere above 40 kilos at the moment. And then with this negative Nordic, I have a light resistance band. Wow, I was hinging from my hips way too much there. I find this one really like aggravates my knee. I've always just had a bit of knee issues. So then I just muck around because I do a pretty early gym session and not really many people are there because I have to get it done before my work shift. I also have my aminos, and then I move on to some squats. I do sets of 5 and try and keep it at a 90-degree angle. So if you see the knee angle between my shin and my knee, sorry, my shin and my hammy, it's like a 90-degree knee angle, but it's not super deep. But this is to help me sprint faster, so I don't need to do like super deep squats. Then I saw Takara doing her cleans, and she looked like a weapon, and I always have wanted to be able to clean, but I've never cleaned. Like, I've never practiced cleaning, as in like cleaning in the gym, like doing a power clean. So I attempted to, but I couldn't commit to it. And then I did my kettlebell split jumps with a 16-kilo kettlebell, and Takara was easily cleaning much heavier weight. But that's cool. It's on my bucket list. I'll learn how to do it properly one day. There's my scar that has not healed that everyone asks about. And yeah, then it's time for my favorite but least favorite lift, my chin-ups. I've gotten really strong in my chin-ups. I'm actually really proud of my chin-up progress. I'm now chin-upping with 5 kilos, and I do sets of 5 with a 5-kilo plate, and it's a struggle. So like, it's a love-hate relationship because it hurts, and I like procrastinate because it sucks, but then I'm like, I feel so good for it. I'm such a weapon, and the back gains are real. We love that for me. Sometimes I do have to break up the set, like do a broken set of 5 because I'm literally hitting the wall, and I'll do that sometimes, or I'll do like 3 and have a break and then do 2 more, but I try my best to keep it unbroken. Then I have deadlifts, which I freaking love. I haven't really been deadlifting heaps. I started doing it a couple of weeks ago, once a week, so I'm still like not super strong at deadlifts. I'm currently doing like 70 kilos. So I feel like that's kind of strong, but for like an athlete, it's not that strong. There's my strength coach just walking past. Oh my god, my fridge in my room just came on, and I'm trying to do this voiceover, and it's going to be so annoying and loud, and I literally think it does that thing where it turns on for like 20 minutes. So I'm going to come back when it decides to not do that to finish this voiceover. Guys, I lied, I'm back and it's still on. So I have weighted push-ups with a 5-kilo plate, which after doing like 5 sets of 5 bench press at a heavy weight is really hard. Usually I find this like a struggle by the end of my session, but I do notice that my push-ups now, when I like just go to pump out bodyweight push-ups, are kind of weapon. So that was kind of the main movements in my gym session and my main lifts. There's quite a few more that I didn't film. It takes me around an hour and a half, and often I also do like a 30-minute hard bike session after, so it's like a 2-hour session. Anyway, so then I head off back to work. I have a banana or a snack in the car. I also forgot to say, when I had my aminos at the gym, I also had my creatine in it. So I get to the gym, Leah was finishing with one of her clients, and I had Stella. So take a little mirror selfie to say hi to you guys, and then I put my work t-shirt back on and get ready for the Arvo classes. So I coach the Stella boys. Stella Experiences is this really awesome company in the Shire, and I'm so glad that I get to coach the boys Stella group for their workouts. It's really fun. And then I coach Arvo classes for a few hours. I also drink my protein shake that I packed earlier in the day between one of the classes, and I took a little picture of the sky because it was looking really pretty. Now that it's daylight savings, the sun sets much later, so there's some nice sunsets sometimes. At the end of the day, after packing up, I'll set up for the next day and then switch off and make sure the gym is all good to go for whoever's on early morning the next morning. So on the way to work that morning at 4:30, when I was driving to work, I had this urge to jump in the ocean, and I told myself, do you know what, now that it's daylight savings, I'm going to drive past the ocean and jump in the ocean on the way home. However, it was kind of really cloudy and it had already gotten super dark, but whatever, I was like, whatever, I'm going to jump in. And it was kind of really fun. The beach was like obviously dead because it was nighttime, and the water was really nice, and I kind of just ran in and like submerged myself and had like a little bit of a really fun time. I've talked a little bit about having anxiety pretty bad sometimes, so I try to make an effort to do things like jumping in the ocean to remember why life is important, and that is all the little things that matter. All the things that I'm stressing about, it's gonna be okay. Anyway, I get home and it's time to have a shower, peace, booty gains as well, peep the signs around my house that make it feel like it is a share house, what? So I have a shower, wash my hair, brush it out, do my little skincare routine, which is literally putting on some moisturizer after I cleanse it in the shower. My face. I light a candle because that often helps me fall asleep, and then I wash up my like protein shakers from the Arvo, and then the brekkie little box that I had my oats in that morning. I get out something for dinner. I still had Chef Good at this point. So this is the harissa chicken and couscous, which is really nice and tasty, and I was watching Vampire Diaries at the point I was filming this, but I have kind of gotten over Vampire Diaries since then. I got to like the fourth season when, yeah, you hit a wall. Around 9, after my little dinner break, which lasted about 15 minutes, I do some uni work because the lecture from this morning, the sound didn't work. So I had to do that now because I hate finishing the day with more lectures to do the next day because then it adds up. I also, I'm showing my Instagram because I did a little post. I took some 0.5 selfies when I was at the beach, and I did a little post because I was just vibing it. So that took me a little bit of time. And sometimes I'll reply to some messages, but also I have been up since 4 in the morning and it is so late by this time and I've had such a busy day. So I'm usually quite tired. I don't know why I'm showing you my Instagram right now, but that's my Instagram. Pop us a follow. So after I have dinner, I make myself a tea. I have a chamomile tea and a little snack tea with a tea, which, oh, why am I sculling some oat milk? I also sculled some oat milk. Okay then, I love oat milk. I usually will have lately a bowl of oats as my snack, but it always changes. So I had one of the MACROMIKE protein cookies. This is the birthday cake flavour, and they're really good microwaved and with a tea. So I had that. It was also extremely late, and I try to be asleep before 10. So this day was like definitely a one-off. It was probably because I did that lecture so late at like 9, and that obviously took over an hour. But then I brush my teeth and get ready for bed, and I try to get to sleep before 10. So this definitely was not like a typical day in the life, but this is one of my more massive days of the week with heaps of work. Not every day is the same. Some days are just like more training or more uni. And yeah, so I head off to bed, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's super random, just having literally a voiceover vlog, but I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.